He is. Happy November, Dr. Bubby.
Whee! All
Hey,
right.
good to see you back. I'm not going to ask how the audience is because, frankly, I don't give a flip and I don't use dirty words like some of the sluts you'll see around here. And talk about your prostate gland. I mean, that's medical. I am a doctor of sorts and I haven't found the sort. But let me tell you, when I first met my mother-in-law told me that the dad was the father-in-law was having problems with his frustrate gland. And I said, well, knowing you, Mary, it must be a frustrate gland. Anyway, that's enough mother-in-law jokes. Uh, so I wanted to talk about, I just had Al turned 75. I remember that day. He's just a whippersnapper.
Hey.
I've been married. Al, I know you have many marriages because you have a harem. I have celebrated my 60th anniversary. Applause, clapping.
Whoa, yeah.
Guys, I miss the new husband smell.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chuckles. The old husband, the bumper needs to be repaired. It's sort of dragging. The headlights are dim. There's dings and bumps all over the body. I know I need a lube job. This old wagon really needs a lube job. It takes a long time to get started. So, well, anyway, that's neither here nor there. I did tell you that I come from Brooklyn. Any Brooklyn fans here? Yay. That's the best place to come from. I love the old days in Brooklyn.
Queens.
And I want to tell you, though, my mother gave me a couple of lectures. One of them was how to behave properly and be demure. Dr. November's demure. Well, she never really talked about the birds and the bees, Chuck. You know what she said? We got to talk about that business down there. So I said,
Oh.
yeah. I said, athlete's foot? No, higher. I said, water on the knee? Higher. I'm very naive. I was 80 years ago very naive. And she said, ask your sister. Well, she knew less than me. Having 5 kids, but she didn't know how they came, where they came from, what the husband was doing with his thing. And I found out about the birds and the bees. I found out the old fashioned way, Al, backseat of a 57 Chevy. I lost my demurity. Well, maybe it was at Woodstock. And they say if you remember Woodstock, you ain't been there. Any of you clowns? Any of you people been to Woodstock? 69?
I don't know.
I wish.
Yeah, I remember Al's joke about he was 69 when I first met him. Yeah, on Zoom. Anyway, I'm telling you, my grandson, he's still in college and he goes to a good Catholic college. It's called Gonzaga. It's a Jesuit school. They focus on learning the three, what is it? The 3 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic. So I said,
And
Ellie, why don't
basketball.
you become a doctor and then you could take care of me when I get very old? And he looks me straight in the eye, Al, and said, Grandma, Bubby, that's very, very selfish of you. And besides, by the time I finish medical school, you'll be dead.
Wow.
All right.
That's harsh. And then he says, oh, I'm just joking. I said, right. Joking, like you told me I had the biggest tush in the whole family. Where do you get that from? And do you all know what challah bread is?
Yes.
It's a nice, wonderful bread, that Jewish bread. And he said, Bubby, you have challah arms. I said, and it matches your challah tush. you know, out of the mouths of babes. I said, why don't you just zip it, Ellie? Just concentrate. But he's not going to be a clown. He doesn't want to become a humorist. And he was thinking of law school, but that's too long and expensive. So I don't know what he's doing now. And medical school, none of my 4 grandchildren want to go to medical school. I'll just have to take care of myself. And that ain't pretty, let me tell you. Yeah, when I was working in, you know, I'm a doctor of public health nutrition, and one of my patients who weighed maybe 400 pounds on a good day, and she said to me, I am sick and tired of going to doctors. I came in for a sore throat, and the doctor said, you're fat. And I said, well, tell me something I don't know. You know, so any of you medical people out there, if your patient is fat, you don't think they know, they don't have a mirror, do not embarrass them. Because I read a book called, and I do read, that's why I wear glasses, and I'm Jewish. And the book said, your fat is not your fault. And I'm sticking to that. Oh, yeah. But I did open a store during COVID. I opened a store called Psalms and Thongs. And you haven't been coming to it. I told you guys that a while ago. And it's a very popular store. And get ready in the fall for the holidays, because it's religious erotica. Think about that, Chuck. And one of my favorite, really high volume, it's the G strings for Jesus. And then I have, you know, I didn't forget the Muslim population. But why should the women wear those ugly black robes? Why not, if you're gay? Well, you won't last long. But if you're gay, get a rainbow colored burqa. I'm just saying. And if you're, you know, you're into different colors, always red, white, and blue if you're patriotic. But last Hanukkah and Christmas, the G strings for Jesus, rhinestone or zircon, that was a big hit. But for my Jewish friends, I had dreidel-shaped vibrators, and they were going off the shelves, let me tell you. And then for those of you that did not buy my book, Lube It or Lose It, Sexuality from Puberty Till You Plots, get out and buy it for the holidays. Or my other book, Tales of a Bubbe, which some of you have bought. And I'm working on my 3rd book, The Stalk Didn't Bring You, for young kids to know about you know what. And I hope you have a good day, a good week, a good Labor Day. It's good to see you. Sarah, keep smiling. Chuck, keep playing. Chicken Man, I love you. Keep laying your eggs. And John, I love your music. And Peter, keep us sane with your commentary. Love you all. Dr. Bubby, Dr. Abby, signing off.
All right.